Hey Thomas, how you doing? Okay, good job. Really good job. This is super interesting. I really think so. I'm gonna back out of here a little. Yeah, this is really interesting. A couple of comments. I think that there's some inconsistencies in the letter forms. I think that need to be addressed, and I think that right here by including this, we can clearly see and identify those areas that need to be addressed. Now, my main thing is I think the letter forms are really interesting. Um, but there's a couple of areas that I'm not really, well, a couple of areas I think that can be definitely be adjusted. Okay, so right now we can see that the relationship between these stems, the stroke size between these the verticals and the diagonals are different, right? The diagonals are all consistent. That's great, but the verticals are not. Look how much thinner they are. That's why we see this inconsistency here, because that vertical stem for the A is just not even close to being the same weight as the other areas associated with that A. And so therefore they look frail on that end and look like they can kind of topple over. This looks like it's so frail on this end. It looks like all the weight here can topple it over. Do you see what I'm saying? So I think that the D right there, you can see that just doesn't align. I would recommend that you try to get a little bit more consistency in your stroke weights. Okay, and that's going to more evenly distribute the weight of the individual letter forms. My other recommendation would be to like that L is going to be beautiful right there once you establish a thicker stroke for that vertical stem right there. I think it's going to be great. Okay, a couple of areas of concern. I think the A is a little difficult to really decipher here, and the reason I say that is because it's constructed with this vertical stem. Sorry, this vertical stem right here, but I'm just not real sure if it really needs to be constructed like that. Maybe one shorter vertical stem coming off the side like that. But to go from baseline to mean line, do we really need that? And if we do we really need this whole kind of diamond right here, or can we kind of reduce some of that size right there with thickening that stem right there? See what I'm saying? The same thing with the U. The U seems to be constructed in a really unusual way, like this vertical stem right here. Do we even need it, or would we just take this, duplicate it, and bring it over here? So the vertical stems on the right side of the A and the U are a little bit problematic for me. I want you to continue working and seeing how that comes across. Okay, I'm just a little concerned about the legibility and the visibility as such with this A. Now, theoretically, the bottom of the A and the U should be identical, right? That kind of V shape right there should be used. Is that identical? It's really hard to say. Let me do a quick little test here. Let's see. Okay, let's see. They look like they're pretty close to being identical, so that's awesome. Good job. All right, and good job with your written rationale. I think that at this point, I think those are really my only concerns. I've just got a couple of concerns at how this is going to play itself out. So consider redesigning the lowercase a and the lowercase u, and then redistribute some of the weight associated with the smaller and more frail vertical stems, specifically the stroke weight of those. Okay, fantastic start. Thank you. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. Thank you.